Alright, so here we have my first planter. And I planted green beans and they're starting to grow. This is my first time ever planting green beans. I just plop them in and let them do their thing. And I tend to do that with everything I plant. You know, I water them, but I let them just be that. This is a pumpkin, and I'm trying to get it to go over the edge here. So I planted a lot of pumpkins in my garden, a lot of cantaloupe. This is my first actual garden. We've always rented. This is a pepper. And I've always just planted in like pots, like herbs, and maybe like a tomato plant. And these aren't doing so good. They've been this height for quite a while. And we had the Canadian, I mean, I guess it was Canadian, but we had the Canada fire, and I think that really stunted a lot of things. These are carrots. I know you're supposed to plant them differently, but I just put them in there. And these are all wildflowers in this one. There's my baby. I want to know what this is. I'll look it up. I also want to start foraging. I would love to try that. My corn, it's like 3 feet high. It's already... I'm trying to save the pollen because it's not growing any corn. Is there a watermelon? And these are more tomato plants, and we got a little guy right there. We have one. See it? So yeah, I'm learning how. I have some beets over here, more carrots, cabbage. And these are going to be cantaloupe. I'm trying to get them to go up a trellis here. I have a lot of accidental cantaloupe over there. We're just going to let them go. I'm learning how to compost. I have a compost bin over here. I hate throwing away all my scrap food. I wish I opened some on Walmart because I really get smelly. Another tomato plant on this side. I'm just planting them different spots just to see how they grow because this is our first year here. And this was my other compost bin, and I think I accidentally started growing potatoes out of it. So I will look forward to trying to harvest that later. Pretty sure it's potatoes, or it's just a really pretty weed. And this is a carrot that actually got in there, and then another cantaloupe. And it's attaching itself. I did have, because it's like in like my compost pile, I was just planting seeds. And my husband comes and he weed whacked all my pumpkins. But I have more, so it's okay. My kitty. This is our backyard. This is on the northern side of our garden. So I have some stuff in the south side, but it's in the front yard. And so this side faces south. So we have your cool succulents on this. They came with the house. They just like self-grow. They're so cool. This is an herb that I did not plant, and I just let it go wild all over the garden. We had 2 rose bushes. They did great this year. I like to let your weeds, I don't think they're weeds because they all flower. And a weed is something you don't want to grow, so I want these to grow. I want them to thrive. They're so pretty. The little bees like them. Anyways, these are pumpkins, I think. These were an accident. I accidentally dropped some seeds and they just started to grow. I have little baby sunflowers coming up here. Some lavender. That's a lemon tree I'm trying to grow. And these are more pumpkins. Purposely put these here. Like these. I don't know if you can see as well. They're so gorgeous. And this, I have no idea what plant this is, but is that not gorgeous? So gorgeous. Oh. Thought I'd take you guys on a little nature walk and enjoy God's beauty. Look at God's beauty. He paints you a new picture every day. Oh, it's like just so magical. The sounds. The way that the light shines. I highly suggest everyone goes, look at that. Look at that picture. Look at that painting. Oh, there's a kid in there. Like, isn't that just beautiful? Like, I want to paint this. It is just gorgeous. I'm actually going to attempt to paint that because that is just so freaking pretty. And I need to work on how to highlight. I'm like afraid of the color white to highlight sometimes. I'm afraid I'm going to ruin my picture.